Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today we are going to have a look at a plasma flamer. This one will have the pulse capacitor on it because I want to see how that interacts with the Onslaught system. I think it should make it actually pretty good. So typically if you put explosive on a plasma gun and you have the flamer barrel on it, the explosive actually doesn't do anything. So here we go, this has explosive on it and we just get the standard flamer barrel. That's just, whoops. Okay, there we go. Standard flamer barrel. You can see nothing special. However, if you attach a pulse capacitor on the plasma gun that has the flamer barrel, it will actually let you have the explosive. And it actually does, the projectiles are actually a little different. So you end up with, a projectile override basically. So the way to make this work is you apply the pulse capacitor after you've applied the flamer barrel. Now I just want to note, this is currently a bug. This is not supposed to work this way. It's been fixed in the past, and then right now it's unfixed. It's probably been fixed more than once. I'm not quite sure. And I'm sure it'll be fixed again someday, but for the moment, we have something fun we can play around with. So what we have here is Furious with explosive, durability because these things wear out extremely quickly, and the stabilizers mod, that 4th star, because this character is actually not a VATS character. I just do hip fire and manual aim, and that stabilizers mod makes this a lot easier to, especially with hip fire, it makes it a lot more accurate. But I think that combination with the explosive should just make the Onslaught stacks build very quickly, and so we should get maximum damage very quickly. At least I think that's what's going to happen. So we have all of the commando cards. We have Grenadier. That is important here because we want to make those explosive have as big a radius as possible because the more enemies we hit, the faster the stacks will build. We have Demolition Expert to increase the explosive damage and all of the science cards as well because this is a energy weapon. And of course we have Gunslinger Expert, Guerrilla Expert, and Guerrilla Master, so we can get as much Onslaught as we can. That will give us up to 20 stacks once we hit maximum. Now this is not a new combination. This has been in the game off and on for quite a while. I don't want to try and manual aim that one. I just have never tried it before. I know it's been a thing. I know there have been videos on it from other people. And all right, it's pretty fun. The stacks seem to build pretty quickly. So let's see how we do here. Keep the stacks going, and I reloaded. You don't need to reload. That's one of the nice things about this is you get this this cool projectile, and because of the flamer, you have a 300 ammo capacity. So if you are paying attention, you actually don't need to reload very. Wow. Okay. This is wrecking everything. I think there's something. Oh, there we go. Dog almost got away. So yeah, this is. I mean, it's not the most amazing thing ever, but it's wow, it sure is entertaining, and it is really effective. My guess is that if you were to use this with VATS, you would actually do, I mean, if you combine this with critical hits and VATS, probably does really amazing damage. The problem is the AP cost. This has an AP cost of 31. Now, you could put a reduced AP on the 3rd star, but it's still going to be pretty high. So unless you're spamming canned coffee or something like that, this just really isn't a VATS weapon at all. And it is kind of nice to have something that doesn't require, we're not getting like close-up bonuses or anything. That's not really the most effective way to use this, but I mean, it's nice. I don't have to use critical hits or anything like that. And yeah, things are fighting other things. Oh, okay, they're coming to me. All right, make it a roundabout way. Yeah, this thing doesn't necessarily shine at long range, at least not the way I'm using it. It doesn't. Uh-oh. There we go, but at close range, it makes quick work of everything so far. Let's see how we do against some robots. So first you're up, and then you're dead, and then there. You definitely want to have some sort of explosive, either a dense chest piece or fireproof, something like that. This one's legendary. Camera moved on me. And, all right, was that the only one? I guess that was the only one that was there. All right, so yes, you definitely want explosive protection because you want to get close. I mean, that's where you're going to get the most benefit just from those perk cards. And okay, I'm not seeing things today very well. They're kind of staying hidden. So I don't have dents, obviously, because I've got the jetpack here. But I am running fireproof. At least I think I am. I intend to. That was the plan. I should be running fireproof. I'm not going to check because I'm not dying. Oh, I have ricochet going. Okay, well. That's just the thing I have to live with. When ricochet triggers, they will die. Okay. Eventually, I'll learn how to move around in the game. There's one there. Yeah, this is fun. It's not it's not crazy overpowered. I wouldn't consider this, broken or anything. In terms of how strong it is, it's broken because it's bugged. It's one of those things that's not supposed to do this at all, but this isn't, I would not consider this crazy overpowered. The nice thing, the main reason you do this versus, because you can just run an automatic barrel and have explosive, and it actually does pretty well. The downside with that is the ammo capacity is 27 instead of an ammo capacity of 300. And that is the main benefit of this, is just the high ammo capacity with the projectile override and the explosive here. Yeah, manual aiming, that stabilizers mod is actually really good. If you run a non-VATS character, I would definitely encourage you to go after stabilizers mods on your weapons. It does make a big difference. The nice thing about playing a character that is non-VATS is just food buffs are just not much of a thing. I mean, I use Company T, just, if I'm running or using a jetpack, it's nice to have my AP come back quickly. But beyond that, I mean, I use Perfect Bubblegum because I have Overeater's armor, but I don't need to worry about extra critical damage or extra agility or perception or any of that stuff. So in terms of maintenance-wise, obviously I'm not doing as much damage, but in terms of maintenance, it's just a lot less work of a character. You basically just run around and shoot, and if your food buffs run out, it's not that big of a deal. It's actually no deal because I'm just not running much. But so far, I think this is actually a really fun combination. I see why people like these. Hello. There we go. VATS is good for locating things. I thought I saw stuff. Oh, he's just running away like a coward. I mean, I see why people like this. It's a lot of fun, and the fact that I can shoot more than 27 rounds before reloading is just, yeah, this is kind of right. I like this a lot. This is actually a lot of fun. Let's see, I think there's a blood eagle. I think I saw one. There we go. Running away, and I think there was two. Oh, did I not kill? I didn't kill him. Oh, wow, okay. He was pretty tough. He's shooting me. And yeah, you can see that self-damage is actually a thing. All right, let's see how we do against the Mirelurk Queen. I think if we're using VATS and critical hits, this would just do a ton of damage, but manual aiming, you are at a bit of disadvantage. I'm hoping that gets addressed, though. I think when rifles get their overhaul, like how pistols got, I think that's what's going to happen, is that manual aiming will get a little bit of, we'll get some love. I think that's going to happen. Let's see, try and do headshots, trying to get, okay. Not super ammo efficient, but yeah, it got the job done. Usually when you are taking advantage of some sort of bug or unintended thing, it's because it makes something, it's gonna land, all right. It's because it'll make it overpowered and just like broken strong, and I would not call this that at all. At least not using it, just manually aiming. Although that's melting the Scorch Beast. Wow, that's actually doing, that actually did great work. It actually killed the Scorch Beast quicker than the Mirelurk Queen, so a little bit of a surprise, but yeah, we're able to take on all comers. And for crowd control, this is pretty nice because, yeah, just the ammo capacity is so much better. But that stabilizers mod just makes this thing, I've always liked plasma guns, but the issue for me has been they're a little bouncy when you manually aim them, and they're really crazy expensive to use in VATS. But this stabilizers mod actually makes it very, very easy to, where the hell are you? Very easy to, is he down there? Oh, there we go. Very easy to manually aim. Let me finish my sentence. So overall, this is a very fun combination on this weapon. I kind of wish it wasn't a bug. I wish it was a permanent thing, permanent part of the game, because to me, it doesn't feel, broken in terms of how strong it is. It's strong enough. And it's actually, it's really fun. Visually, it's a little bit of a light show as well. And it's nice to have an automatic rifle with a really big ammo capacity. Other than the V63 carbine, we don't really have that unless you go with a quad option. So if you're playing a commando character and you've never tried this out, I would encourage you to do so and enjoy it while it lasts. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit one of the buttons, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.